Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day this video finds you. It's your boy Jay here, and today we're talking about not Monster Hunter. That's right. Now that all of the three console makers, that being Microsoft with Xbox, Sony with PlayStation, and Nintendo with the Nintendo Switch, have had their presentations for early 2024, I just kind of want to look through all of the presentations we got and highlight some of the games that I'm looking forward to for the beginning of this year. As usual, we'll probably be getting another set of presentations around the middle of this year detailing the later half of 2024. So I'm not going to be going over every single game that was shown in these three, just going to be talking about the ones that I am more excited to play. That being said, my tastes are probably a little different than yours, which is cool. That's what the comment section is for. Head to the comments down below and tell me what games you're excited to play other than Monster Hunter. Obviously, this is a Monster Hunter channel. We're all excited to play Monster Hunter games, but let's talk about other games, right? I mean, if you play World, if you play Rise, I mean, you may have a Switch, a PlayStation, an Xbox, maybe a PC capable of playing some strong games. So let's talk about other games, you know? So yes, hit the comments down below. Tell me what games you're excited for 2024. With that being said, let's dive right into the first showcase we got with the Xbox showcase. Alright, so first up is going to be Ninja Theory's Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Excited to play this game, man. So my girl actually started playing Hellblade 1 when it came out on the Xbox, right? And she would call me over whenever like a boss got hard or something, or whenever a challenge was a little too difficult, she'd call me over and, you know, I'd handle it, and we kind of played through it together in that way. So with Senua's Saga 2 coming out, I'm excited to play it in the same way, to share it with my girl, and, you know, us play through it together as a together thing, you know what I'm saying? So really excited to play Hellblade 2. It's looking to be more of the same, except better polished, obviously more budget, obviously more of a focus, so it's looking to be a bigger experience. Hellblade 1 was quite the experience, I will say, with the you know, minor psychosis and the whispering and all of that, which is super interesting, and I'm, you know, really excited to see how and where they're gonna take the story and the gameplay ideas in this next one. So yeah, really excited to play through this with my girl, as she's a huge fan of Norse mythology in general. So yeah, excited to see how this one goes. And yeah, Hellblade 2 is definitely on the radar, and I am hyped to play it. Alright, so next up we're going to be talking about Square Enix. That's right, we're still talking about the Xbox presentation, but we're talking about Square Enix, which is good. I'm hyped to see that Square Enix has a presence at an Xbox showcase. You know, it's kind of been speculated that Microsoft and Square Enix may not have the best relationship due to many of Square Enix's titles not making it to Xbox for some reason or another. But here we are with Visions of Mana making it front and center in their Developer Direct 2024. Awesome. Good to see something like this hit the Xbox, so that, you know, those players of those type of RPGs have something to really sink their teeth into. I'm excited to check it out. I'm really hyped to hear more information about this game. I'm really hoping that you know, I'll be able to play it, but hey, with the work-life balance, y'all know I got kids and a whole family. I don't get as much time to play video games as I'd like, but hey, if I got the time, man, I'll be diving into this, as I've never really played a Mana game from start to finish, which is something I could also change before this game actually hits. I'm just excited to see Square Enix and Microsoft coming together and, you know, having a game on the Xbox platform for players that like these kind of RPG games. So it's looking good from what we've seen already, and it's probably in its early stages, so hey, I'm hyped to see it come to Xbox. So yeah, let's see if this one hits Game Pass, and, you know, we'll try it out. So those are the two titles I'm most looking forward to when it comes to the Xbox showcase. So moving right along to Sony's State of Play. The first game we're going to talk about that we got shown in the State of Play is Stellar Blade. That's right, I'm hyped for Stellar Blade, man. It's looking good. This kind of reminds me a little bit of Nier Automata, Devil May Cry, Bayonetta. Okay, I'm really hyped to really dive into this gameplay and to see how much of a character action game it is, right? Because that's really what I'm hyped for. Okay, listen, I know Stellar Blade has got some stuff going on in it. Okay, a lot of people are hyped for Stellar Blade because of reasons. But that's not me, man. I'm hyped for the gameplay, bro. I'm looking at some of the action that we got in this trailer, and I was like, ooh, this does remind me of Bayonetta. This does remind me of Devil May Cry. I do like pushing buttons, you know what I'm saying? So I'm hyped to see, you know, just how fast and frenetic the action is and how cool pulling off some of these combos are going to be in this combat. I'm no Sunny Legend, but I am hyped to see Sunny Legend play this game, if you know what I'm saying, bro. So yeah, game looks fun to play. The narrative is kind of interesting, right? Like, hey, it's kind of a dystopian future wasteland type beat, but yeah, I'm excited to play it. So let's see what kind of character action Sony has got for us. All right, moving right along, we got SonicXShadow Generations. Looking to be good. I heard this game was good, so it's gonna be a remake of Sonic Generations, which had both the 2D and the 3D Sonic, but they're sprinkling a little bit of Shadow the Hedgehog in this joint, which looks to be a great time, right? So I never actually played the original. I heard that the OG was really good, so yeah, I might actually pick this one up since it's got more content and it's got the original stuff in it, along with Shadow the Hedgehog, who is cool as hell in my opinion. So yeah, let's see what they got going on here. I'm a fan of Sonic. You know, he's kind of been a little falling off here and there. I still have yet to play Sonic Frontiers, but hopefully I'll be able to get around to it before SonicXShadow Generations comes out. But hey, I hope this one's good, because Sonic fans need a win, man, and we support the Hedgehogs around here. But you know, Sega's got some work to do on the Hedgehogs games, you know what I'm saying? So let's hoping this one's gonna be good. Oh baby, Capcom coming through. Up next, Dragon's Dogma 2 Electric Boogaloo. Yes sir. So some of you may know, because I did do a community post back then when I picked it up, but I've been playing through the original Dragon's Dogma, albeit slowly. At first I had no idea what the hell I was doing. Literally, one sentence to sum up my entire experience with Dragon's Dogma is, the more you fuck around, the more you find out. That's really all I've been doing in that game, is fucking around and finding out, man. Like, I didn't know like where to go, what to do, so I would just pick a direction on the map, start walking over there, and have myself an adventure. One time I stayed out too late, and you know, nightfall came down on me for the first time. I was scared as hell. I ran my ass back to Grand Soren like Captain America. Boy, I was passing up my pawns on your right. I was out of there, bro. But anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. Game is gonna be fun. Game is gonna be great. I'm really looking forward to Dragon's Dogma 2. I am gonna beat Dragon's Dogma first before I do it, even though now I'm kind of working through Rebirth. I've been working on this video for a little bit. It's taking a little longer for it to come out than I'd like, but hey, yeah, I'm gonna beat Dragon's Dogma, and then I'm gonna pick this up and work my way through it. Rise, Arisen, let's get this joint done. I'm excited to play through Dragon's Dogma 2, because Dragon's Dogma 1 is mad fun, and I can't wait to dive back in, and yeah, let's have some fun with it. Alright, next title to talk about, it's gonna be Koei Tecmo's Rise of the Ronin. And let me tell you, I'm excited to hear more about this title. The more I watch the gameplay and the trailers, I'm like, okay, I'm kind of getting a like maybe partway Assassin's Creed vibe, but also a little bit Souls-like, but also maybe Ghost of Tsushima-like. I'm liking what I'm seeing here, and a lot of the movement systems seem pretty seamless. You get to like tether and then turn into a bird and fly, and then the combat seems really interesting. You got ranged options. It seems like it's gonna be a really fun game to dive into. I just hope, once again, I have time to play it. I have time to play it, right? I got the money to be buying all these games, but I ain't got the time to be playing it. And I am not trying to increase my collection of shrink wrap games, man. I'm trying to unwrap these games and play them. But this looks like a lot of fun. It looks like it's gonna challenge you. You know what I'm saying? It looks like, hey, you gotta have your stances ready. You gotta be ready to, you know, get clapped at any time, which is part of that whole like, hey, it kind of reminds me of Souls, bro. Like, a couple different enemies roll up on you at the right time, you getting clapped, even by little minions, bro. You got to be ready, you know. So I'm excited to really dive into this, learn more about this first, right? I want to learn more about it first, but it's looking like my kind of game. It's looking like, you know, a mix of character action, souls. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. I'm interested, and I can't wait to learn more about Rise of the Ronin and potentially pick it up and make time to play it. So yeah, let me know how you feel about Rise of the Ronin below, and let's move along to the next game. Psych, we're moving on to the next showcase. All right, now we're into Nintendo Direct territory, and that's right, Monster Hunter Stories is getting brought up from the 3DS and getting placed on Nintendo Switch. It's also coming to PlayStation 4, so, and I think PC as well. So yeah, this isn't just the Nintendo Direct. I already have a video kind of talking about this and how it gives me hope for the 3DS games, other 3DS Monster Hunter titles to make the jump to modern platforms. This is a Monster Hunter channel, so of course we're going to be covering this game in great detail, but hey, I'm looking to branch out, so we're not going to spend too much time here. We're going to be moving right along to the next announcement, and that is going to be Epic Mickey. I remember when this game first came out on Wii, and I didn't play it. You know, back when I had a Wii, I was a high schooler, right? I didn't have that much control over, you know, what I could and couldn't buy, right? Hell, I bought Monster Hunter Tri back in the Gap with gas money I was supposed to put in my little Honda that my parents got me, but I just didn't go nowhere, so I bought Tri instead. Didn't do the same for Epic Mickey. My daughter is really into Mickey Mouse right now, and I think she'd enjoy a playthrough of this, so maybe when it comes out, it could be a little daddy-daughter action. I'm not going to do that on the channel because she is like a baby, but hey, I think this is something that, you know, I've heard good things about this title, so maybe I could justify picking it up, especially if I make it a daddy-daughter adventure. I could, you know, squeeze my money's worth out of it and have a good time. Alright, so the last individual game we're going to be talking about today is Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance. Hype. It's hype. I still gotta beat regular Shin Megami Tensei 5. I think I'm right at the end, but I gotta go back and grind a little bit because I'm getting my cheeks clapped on this one boss. But whatever. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is exciting. I'm thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna pick this one up, but I'm really happy to see it because Shin Megami Tensei 5 was really dope. I did really enjoy playing through it. Now the game is not without its faults, but with this release, they could patch up some of the, well, patch up is not the right word, but they could address some of those criticisms of Shin Megami Tensei 5 and really make it into something even more special, right? And what this kind of teaches me is like, all right, Atlas, you cool, but I think I'm gonna start like not picking up your games on day one because I know a better version is coming later, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, I'm gonna beat Shin Megami Tensei 5, see how I feel about it, and then maybe I'll consider picking up Vengeance. But it's a long RPG. Apparently the new content is 80+ hours, and there's like a fork in the road at some point in the game where you can play like the OG Shin Megami Tensei 5 and then play the Vengeance Shin Megami Tensei 5. So I don't know, it's looking hype, right? Like the press turn battle system is some of the best turn-based strategy I've ever played, because you know what your enemies can do, you can do, and what you can do, your enemies can do, and they reward you for knowing your stuff and hitting weaknesses. And yeah, press turn is really great. I really love that system. A lot of people are like, oh, don't nobody play turn-based games no more, but press turn is just so interesting. It could be so punishing or so rewarding if you really know what you're doing, and really rewards strategizing and playing your turns and your cards right. So yeah, Shin Megami Tensei 5 Vengeance, I'm hyped to see it here at the Nintendo Direct. I think it is also coming to PlayStation as well, so more platforms is great. More people are going to get their hands on this game and realize just how good it is. And I'm hyped to see, you know, Shin Megami Tensei 5 get the hype it deserves. So yeah, I'm hyped that this is here. I'm glad this is here. I'm glad this exists. So yeah, looking forward to seeing, I mean, even just the reaction to people playing Shin Megami Tensei 5, because I'm not even sure if I'm going to pick it up again. But hey, I'm happy when gamers are happy, right? I'm happy seeing people play games. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. That's really all the games that I wanted to talk about. Like I said, I wasn't gonna go over every single game shown in every single showcase, because then this video would be a billion minutes long. We're not doing that. Just wanted to kind of touch on a couple games that I'm excited for in the year coming up. Definitely hit the comments down below and let me know if there are games that I missed that you're excited for. Let's have a conversation in the comments. We'll keep it civil. Let's have a good time as usual. I mean, you guys are always great in the comments, and I'm very, very thankful that I'm in the position that I'm in. Anyway, I'll reply to each and every comment that hits this video, and as usual, people, happy gaming. Peace.